Welcome back, our dear viewers, to a new episode of Nile Cruise, where we're going to shed more light on the museum. We are here now in the National Museum of Egyptian Civilization, which is not actually a traditional museum. It's a dynamic space for educational, cultural engagement and conservation. It brings together artifacts from across Egypt's history and offers innovative programs that connects audience with the depth and diversity of our civilization. And to shed more light on the museum, we're delighted and honored to welcome Dr. Marian Adel, the museum curator and director of Scientific Library. Welcome, Dr. Marian.
Welcome to the National
We're very
Museum of
honored.
Egyptian Civilization.
Thank you. We're very honored to have you with us today. And commenting on your title, we want to take it from here, and we want to shed more light on the library, the scientific library, actually.
Yes. Here we can see a lot of department in the museum because it's a special museum. National Museum of Egyptian Civilization considered one of the most important central hall of the civilization, and we can see a lot of department. The main part here, the scientific library, but we are now preparing a central library for the scientific, and we can see a lot of fields like Egyptology, missiology, preservation, also Egyptian heritage, and also conservation, and science and engineering also in the library. But we are preparing a special library in the new place. And we can see in this library we will make special technique, special from the new technology, because now we can see a lot of digital library, and we can use a lot of more digital and physical library also, and the department for the rare books, archive meant for this library, for the description de l'Egypte, example for this is a special rare books, and also we can see kids library, special in the Egyptian Education Museum. In this library I feel it's important in the museum, because in the museum we can see a lot of nationalities in this library, and also I try to make a connection between the central hall and this library by put the scan and QR code in the showcases, and we can scan all of these showcases and know the references of this piece of the artifacts and antiquities in the central hall, and connect them between library and central hall.
Of course. Dr. Marian, you mentioned the kids library, and it is very important to talk about the role of the library to raise more awareness about Egyptology and our very rich history for younger generations. Can you talk please about this more, and what kind of activities can we attend in the kids library?
And here one of the most important department in the museum, education museum and archaeological awareness. And a lot of schools and international schools special every day come a lot of numbers, and every student I saw him will try draw a lot of artifacts in the showcase, and we try to make a connection between the box and like CT scan boxes and 3D boxes for these pieces in the central hall and in the library, and also made a lot of activities and workshop. In 3 months ago we made the workshop in the library, in the current library, a workshop for the information and picture. Information with picture in only one card. Choose the information and choose the picture and put in only one card. Every child give him the special piece we love. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Commenting on that, we saw downstairs the Kemet Edutainment
Yeah.
that is taking a huge part in the educating the kids about the Egyptian history and the heritage and everything. How do you benefit from such edutainment thing that is taking place in this museum? How do you benefit from it, and how do you take part in educating the kids along with them? Do you take part of it, or do you have a separate thing? They do it separately apart from you?
Yeah.
The role of the library, the scientific library, does it take part in this with the Kemet or not?
Yes, Kemet, it's considered, of course, part of museum, because in the Kemet we can see like a puzzles by the ancient Egyptian history, and we can see discovery and give only each student a lot of pieces of antiquities for gifts. And also in the Kemet we can see a theater, Hatshepsut Theater, and Akhenaton in next month. Akhenaton Theater, it's special for new generation especially.
So you provide assistance from the scientific library?
No, now no, but we can see in the future, maybe make a contact between scientific library and Kemet, special for the children library.
Of course. Dr.
Yeah.
Marian, I actually don't want to miss this very important point to talk about the big hall in the museum.
Yeah.
Can you please shed more light on this?
Yeah, we can see in the central hall, special hall, because we can see in only this hall more 1,700 pieces of antiquities in this hall. Yeah, from the first, the beginning is the prehistoric period, and passing from the ancient Egyptian history, Old Kingdom, Middle Kingdom, and New Kingdom, and we can see Ptolemaic period, Greek Roman period. After that, we can see Coptic, Islamic, and modern.
Okay.
In one central hall, we can see all of the ages, and in one showcase, we can see comparison between pieces to make a comparison to know the development is cultural in this time in only one showcase, especially in museum here.
Okay, I saw in the hall that you innovated or you developed the experience in the central hall mainly to make it easier for the tourists to know more about each piece in this hall. From the audio guiding, so how do you see this an important step, and how did it make a difference in the experience for any
Yes.
tourist?
By to development the display of this central hall, we made a lot of ways for easily for the visitor. Like we made, if each showcases we can see CT scan, and we can see QR code, and
Yes.
we can see scan for each QR code to know the information by mobile app, Nimic mobile app.
Yes.
Yes, and also in the royal mummies we can see audio guides. It's the new version also to benefit for every visitor. Here we can, without guide, we can know all of the knowledge, especially in the central hall and also in the royal mummies and Egyptian textile gallery.
Talking about the central hall, Dr. Marian, you also have mentioned that there are some new halls to be opened in the future.
Yes.
Can you tell us more about this?
Yes, we can see also in the future,
Yes.
inshallah,
Inshallah.
a mummification hall.
The
And
mummification hall.
Yes, mummification hall. We can see a lot of mummification tools and mummification textile, but not now. We're preparing this special hall, and also Sen Najm collection hall. But inshallah, we can open it because it's a special collection. Yeah.
Coming soon or not? Still under preparation?
No, not now. But inshallah, open it.
Okay, can you tell us more about the Tablet Masr initiative?
Yeah, from 2 years ago, we made initiative Tablet Masr. Tablet Masr I'm one of member of this initiative, and this is a special initiative here because we try to registration the Egyptian foods in UNESCO list to protect tangible here in this central hall and intangible heritage in the UNESCO lists. Okay, register all of the traditional foods like a koshari, بصارة, bread, shamsi bread أو العيش الشمسي, and we try to register all of this is traditional food in UNESCO because protective all of this is intangible heritage in Egypt. And we can see 3 seasons. First one in 2022, second one 2023, third one 2024. We can open it, inshallah.
Dr. Marian, me and my colleague Mirna, when we came here to this museum, we found it very crowded. We found so many visitors. I would like to ask you, how many visitors, like approximately, like just give me an average, like daily visitors. What is the daily number of visitors here in the museum?
Approximately more 2,000.
2,000?
Yes,
2,000
because
per
it's
day?
a special place here. National Museum for Egyptian Civilization, it's considered not as a museum, but here we can see a lot of departments like a mall, like a theater, like also education museum and archaeological awareness, like also chemists. All of these departments enjoy all of the visitors and become more, and also schools, especially in the field
School
schools.
trips,
Yeah.
field trips. Okay, so what about the artifacts that are displayed in the museum? How many artifacts are in here, and what is the maximum capacity for holding artifacts?
Here in the central hall, more 1,700, and in the gallery of textile, more 600 pieces. And in the royal mummies, we can see special mummies, 20 mummies, 17 for kings and 3 for queens. And in the central hall, we can see special pieces like Nazlet Khater skeleton, the first man in Egypt, the special one, 35,000 years ago. And also a collection of Sennajem. His tomb, it's transferred to here. It's called family tomb. The main concept now, you can see family tomb. And we can see in this tomb more 20 mummies.
22,
5
right?
showcases
Yes.
in the central hall. And also we can see the first artificial toe in history, prosthetic toe, more 2,000 years ago. And the of medical field is a special one. We can see teeth correction and the chair of birth. All of these pieces incredible, especially the tourists, of course.
Of course.
Dr. Marian, I realized while you're talking that you're passionate about this field, given your huge experience in it. How do you feel every day while starting your work on a daily basis in the museum?
Yeah, I love the museum. National Museum for Egyptian Civilization is the second home, second my home, because we are every day know a lot of special character, new characters also, special for the kids, for this museum, because I love my department. I'm graduated from the Faculty of Archaeology and my PhD for the ancient Egyptian religion, and this is a field, it's a more difficult field, especially in Egypt. So when I go to the central hall, I feel this is the main subject when I studied it in the faculty. Yes, so I love National Museum for Egyptian Civilization, and I'm pleased to meet you today. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mariana Adel, Museum Curator and Director of Scientific Library. We were very happy to be with you
Thank
today.
you.
And thank you for telling us more about the museum and walking us through the museum's initiatives and the vision of the museum and the scientific library in specific.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Marian.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.